you should just be able to move your lips like this. Right? It should be in front of your teeth. So you're going to clamp your lips together. I call it a lip clamp. We talked about in our first day of class, like holding that lip clamp until the muscles burn. You're actually like working out your muscles in your face that you've never used in this way before. And so it's really important to kind of give them a workout every single day. Okay? So hold the lip clamp. Notice how it's not a smile. This is incorrect. You don't want the lips to be stretched. We want the lips to kind of still be soft in there. So there's some flexibility when you play. Just hold that every day. You can even talk when you're doing it. Still hurts. Okay? Nice. Now, do that every day till it burns. And as the more you do it, it'll take longer and longer to burn. I do mine. Honestly, I do this every day on my way to work. I get in the car, I drive to work because I have a 30-minute drive to work, and I do my lip clamp until it burns and I can't take it. It takes about 12, 15 minutes, and then I drink my coffee. So that's my morning routine. Your straw. Straw does not, let me start that over again. The straw goes slightly in between the teeth, right? But we don't want to bite down. Don't bite it, just set it there. Now, create your embouchure around that straw. And then you can blow through it. And notice when you blow, when you have the straw in between your teeth, when you blow, you should feel your teeth open up a little bit to allow the air to go through. We want that to happen. What you don't want is to blow with closed teeth. It's not going to allow enough air volume to come out of your instrument, or you'll get a really pinched tone that will sound like this. You hear that? It sounds like, that's what it sounds like. It's hard for me to do because I'm not used to doing it. You want to keep your teeth spread. Keep them apart. Okay. You can see the lip clamp there. Okay, so work with the straw every day in between the teeth, form your lip clamp, and then just blow air. But as you blow, you have to keep that lip clamp firm and those corners firm. You also want to make sure your cheeks don't puff. If your cheeks are puffing, that means your corners are not firm. You're allowing the air to fill up these cavities. If you keep those corners firm, your cheeks will not puff. Okay? So, lip clamp every day. The mouthpiece buzz. This is the actual instrument. We talked about this in the first day of class. This is the instrument. This, the trumpet, or the baritone, or the trombone, or French horn, or whatever you end up playing someday, this is just a modifier. It just makes it sound prettier. That's all it does. This is the instrument. So if you can't play this, this will not work for you. Okay? Very important to spend more time playing this thing, the mouthpiece, than you actually do the actual instrument. I know that sounds way less fun than what you were hoping, but it's really important. So, mouthpiece placement. Always practice with a mirror. Always, always, always. In class, we have mirrors for the kids to use. There I am in my own reflection. And look, I broke the mirror. And we want to place the embouchure, or the mouthpiece, pardon me, in between, right in the center of the lips. So this is incorrect. That is too much upper lip. See how high it is? This is too low. Right? You want it to be right in the center. And that's why we want the trusty mirror. Now in class you'll use the mirrors, but when you're at home you should have a door mirror, or use your phone if you have to. Put it on camera mode and flip it so you can see what you're doing in the mirror, and make sure you lick your lips a little bit. Clamp. Place. Buzz. Okay? Use that mirror every day. Make sure your teeth are spread. Not like super open, but enough where air can get through. All right, and what we're going for eventually is just to get a nice sounding buzz. If it starts sounding thin, really kind of weak and meek, that just means you're not using enough air. Remember, these are called wind instruments, and you have to have wind to make these work. So when you're blowing air, don't think of 30 mile per hour down state line. Think of 110 miles an hour around Kansas Speedway. And eventually you'll be able to learn how to buzz pretty darn near anything you want on this thing. You could name any little tune. You can do all kinds of fun little melodies just on your mouthpiece. So please practice with this as much as humanly possible. So we will start learning notes and how to actually finger the trumpet, use the trumpet, baritone, make sounds. Once we have a really good grasp and we're able to put this on our mouth, centered with a good looking embouchure. Memorize this. Okay? And get a good sounding buzz. And be able to hold it for a while too. Some things you want to avoid when you're at home practicing is you want to avoid doing short bursts like this. Okay, that's not really helping anything. It's better to take big breaths and try to make as long of a sound as possible, even if nothing's really happening. Let your lips and muscles have a chance to figure out what they need to do. So even if you put it up there and it's give it a second to kind of click in, okay? Don't just put it up there and go, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't play trumpet. Well, not with that kind of attitude, all right? Put it up there. Some of you might be a little lower. If you're kind of low, you want to work on clamping that clamp down a little bit more.